Hey there folks, this will be a brief comparison video between three softwares with the same dataset, 70 photos, all of them taken with my Xiaomi smartphone in automatic mode due to the limitations of the NeRF free account. I did this firstly to check if this is something that would be an interesting alternative version for the usual photogrammetry setup. So with the same photos, I'll be showing you the results of these three softwares and give you some stats about the time that took to make all three. If you want to check them by yourselves, they are on Sketchfab on my account and you can take your own conclusions. Now let's start with the NeRF one. I can say that this is an amazing option if you are somewhere and you would like to get something easy, fast and without bringing the cameras with you. It's an app. In free mode you get to shoot 70 photos, you don't get to mess with the settings on the processing phase, and then the model goes to your email for download. Now, after taking the photos, it took around 12 minutes to get the model ready. It's fast, no doubts about it. And these are the main positive points. About the result, it struggled with the thin wires at the left, the glass jars are also kinda wonky, and inside the cupboard there's just a blob of a mesh with none detail in it. The top part, the banner with the lettering, is crisp. The texture overall is pretty good, however I can't say that I'm amazed because there's nothing here besides the speed that I would consider as a winner comparing to what other softwares are capable of doing. Now, going to the test on Zephyr. In this case, with the same photos, the software took around 14 minutes to get to the final result. Not that far away from the NeRF, only 2 minutes. However, here, obviously you get to go through the usual process and it requires a computer to get things done. But what about the results? We can see that the speed is virtually the same, the thin wires are pretty good comparing with the NeRF one. Also, the cupboard is way more detailed and have more information than the previous. The glass jars don't look that great, and I can say that overall I kinda prefer this to the NeRF one. The texture is also good, however on the lettering part the point goes to the NeRF because it's smashed up. Here you can see something like ghosting and not that perfect, I can say. But as I said before, for now, comparing these two, I guess the Zephyr one took the lead. The final one, the Metashape, was the longest to get the final result. It took around 50 minutes to solve these photos and export the texture model. Between the three, on the speed parameter, no doubt this one was a mile away from the other two. However, let's talk about the result. Also, the wires are kinda wonky, the glass jars are also bad, the cupboard is not that great as well. It looks like the cupboard from the NeRF one. About the texture, it's pretty fine, also with the crisp text on top, and actually the texture part is what I like the most on Metashape. It has some flaws, but I always loved how the texture turns out here. So, and resuming what is kinda obvious, and this is a personal opinion of course, for me, the winner is 3DF Zephyr with NeRF on second place, and lastly the Metashape. However, I'm curious to see more about the NeRF one and how it develops. Also, I didn't get to experience the full software, so my view is limited to the free account. Hope you guys liked the video, comment if you agree with me or if I'm completely wrong, that could also be the case. Bye!